like guys like that. So yeah, good to see him.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
The job with you and Jackson in the first half rebounding. I think you two rebounded UCLA in the first half. I wonder after the past few games, some of the rebound warriors, if that was an area of emphasis going into this one.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, coach told us, like in our keys before the game that I think 2 of the last 4 games, we were tied in rebounding, and we know that's not the standard. Like that doesn't happen here, and we've only been out rebounded by one game. I think it was Duke. But we knew that was the emphasis, and we knew that we were getting away from it, and we knew that's how we can impact the game, and that's how me and Jackson can impact the game. And we came in just continuing to trust our defense. When we trust our defense, naturally the ball's going to come off more. And last couple games we hadn't played good defense, so there's no rebound to be got. So we play good defense, we get rewarded, and I think we saw this tonight. Yeah.
Has it hit you yet? There's only 2 more games left back at this place now for you.
Yeah, I mean, you made me tear up a little bit. It's tough. It's tough to look at it like that. Every time we come in for our pregame shooting and free throws day before the game and practice and all that stuff. Someone brings it up at some point and kind of pulls everything into reality. And it is really a blessing to be here and see this whole thing through for 4 years. And I never took any of it for granted. And I think my journey kind of speaks for that, and what I've bought in, and how coaches trust me throughout the process. But I'm not thinking about it too much. I know we got another home game coming up, and then two game away stretch, and then finishing at home. So just trying to think of it one step at a time, and not get too ahead of myself. Yeah, I think it's tough. But also I know that the next step is also there's still sunshine after this, and probably won't be playing for a crazier coach, so that's the good part. And then talking to guys that have played after this and knowing kind of how it changes after this is reassuring, and it's a bittersweet for sure. It's bittersweet.
Are there any particular alums who you've connected with a lot about your upcoming professional journey?
Yeah, I mean, I built a good relationship with X. We talked a lot, especially during grind week and a couple weeks after that, and I try to stay in touch with him now during the season and everything. Even guys like Jace that kind of in the league. I talked with Max Christie a little bit, and then obviously Jaden. Jaden's playing his blood off, and the G League right now, but he kind of knows the different atmospheres, the different environments, and how that professional level is. And I talked to Frankie a lot too. I have a good relationship with Frankie, and he's not necessarily in the NBA, but he's in a pro league out in Europe, and there's different environments everywhere and different experiences. So I'm just trying to take as much as I can chew off of those guys. Yeah. Yeah, I mean it's really nice too. We knew that. I think after first couple ball screens that they were really trying to tag in and take away my lobs too from Jeremy and stuff. So that's just me. Like that's just my personnel, being able to get the guys open, and a lot of the guys were getting throwbacks and one more. I think we did a great job of moving the ball and capitalizing off our offensive rebounds and stuff. But yeah, the guards hit shots. It's they can't they just can't sink in the paint, and they can't just crowd everything up. And me and Cam, we didn't do our job with the turnover margin, and we're gonna be better with that aspect to make sure that we can get our guards more shots and continue to work on handling the double teams to make sure when we are hitting on nights like this, we got to get our guard shots. So.
Dribble drive, you talked about you got certain plays. Is that something that you want to try more, or is that something you got to pick and choose?
I think it's pick and choose. Also, we knew that going in, they were going to try to press up into you, and that's kind of how Big's been playing us recently. And I had a good rip through in Wisconsin, like guys that pressure us. So for me, that's part of kind of trusting my instincts a little bit, and trusting my ball handling, and trusting the work that we put in, and continuing to kind of show that, because if you can show that, then it'll take some pressure off me in the long run. So.